Still worried she's gonna change her mind at the last minute.
Honey, you heard her, okay? If we give her back little Ethan, if we give her back her son, she's gonna give us our baby, period.
Look, Teresa says a lot of things, okay? Most of them are lies.
I think you're being paranoid.
Sweetie, it is not being paranoid when someone is really out to get you, and Teresa is out to get me. I really think that she's gonna try and keep our baby.
Why?
I don't know. Why does Teresa do anything? I mean, why did she secretly take the place of our surrogate and have herself implanted with our embryo in the first place?
You know why, because that gave her a bargaining chip to get little Ethan back. Listen, this baby is not hers. It's ours. It has our DNA. She knows that. There's no reason in the world why she would want to keep it.
Gwen and Rebecca picked the wrong enemy this time. I'm gonna get little Ethan back, and I'm gonna keep this baby.
Mija, you agreed to give Gwen and Ethan this baby.
Mama, no, I agreed to give Ethan and Gwen their baby, but this isn't their baby. This is my baby with Ethan. I miscarried theirs. I'm gonna keep this.
Why did you really do this, Teresa? I mean, tell me, really. Why did you drug Ethan after you lost their baby? Why did you trick him into thinking you were Gwen and sleep with him?
Mama, I told you why. Because I needed to get pregnant right away so Ethan and Gwen wouldn't realize that I miscarried their implanted embryo so that I could have a baby to trade for little Ethan.
But now you're not giving up this baby, Teresa. So tell me the real reason you did this. Do you hope to get back together with Ethan? Do you hope to raise this little baby and little Ethan as a family?
Luis and Sheridan were looking for Paloma. Now they've disappeared too. Oh, do you think Alistair has done something?
I hope not, but it's possible. I mean, he proved that he could find Paloma when he had his henchmen give her that necklace with the Crane logo. He could have easily had someone follow Luis and Sheridan down here.
Martin, I just want our children to be safe. Let Alistair do what he wants with me, but leave our children alone.
I don't like that. Don't talk that way.
You know, today when I was with Sheridan and she hugged me, even though she didn't know who I was, for so many years, I was afraid I was going to die without ever feeling the touch of one of my children. I mean, I know we had to make the choice we made, Martin, but we gave up a lot.
Luis was just a little boy when I last saw him. Now he has his own son. And so does Teresa. Even my baby Miguel has a little baby. I miss their entire lives.
Yes, but you got to see Paloma grow up.
But I've never been able to tell her I'm her father. You know what? Let's go. Let's go find our children.
Mom, you're not making any sense here, okay? Now listen to me. Listen. I'm your big brother, okay? Now I'm telling you, you have to come home with us.
Puerto Arena is now my home. I'm not going to Harmony with you or anywhere else.
No, you have to. Listen to me, Mama is sick, okay? She is very sick. She might not make it. All right, and now that Antonio is gone, it's even more important to reunite the family.
Did you hear Luis and Sheridan say they don't love me?
I'm sorry. None of them do. I know this is hard to hear, but you don't mean anything to them. They're here because someone wants to see you, someone who's sick.
Mi madre.
Right. They think if your old lady sees you, she'll get better. But when she does, you're on the next red-eye flight back here to sunny Mexico.
Paloma, we love you.
I don't need your kind of love.
Don't say that. You don't know how lucky you are to have such a caring family. I wish I did.
Oh, Sheridan, I'm so glad you're safe.
Well, why wouldn't I be?
Well, you know, you and Luis were gone so long, we just thought you might have, you know, gotten lost or hurt.
What's going on here?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's going on. My big brother here wants to take me back to Harmony. Only, I'm not going. I'm not doing anything my so-called family wants me to do.
All right, Liz, out with it. Is there some other disgusting secret you know about Eve?
Well, we already found out she's a liar and a whore. What else could she possibly be?
Please, if everyone will just stop asking questions and listen, you will hear exactly what I have to say.
What else could there be to tell?
Who knows what else she's discovered?
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me higher. Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
No, Mama. I don't want Ethan back. I'm not the same little naive romantic that I used to be. I don't expect happily ever after with Prince Charming anymore. I just want my kids.
You sure that's all you want?
Well, there's something else that I want too, Mama. I want revenge on Gwen and Rebecca for everything that they've done to our family, for taking my child away from me, for taking our home, taking away our jobs. Mama, the stress that they caused made you sick, and I will never forgive them for that. And as God is my witness, Mama, I cannot wait to see the pain on Gwen's face when I get little Ethan back and I keep this baby that I'm carrying.
Teresa, don't invoke God's name that way, please.
Gwen and Rebecca pushed me this, Mama. God understands an eye for an eye.
God also understands turning the other cheek, Mija.
I don't.
I just hope, Teresa, that all these lies and everything you've done doesn't come back to haunt you, Mija.
It's not going to, Mama. Not this time. I'm gonna make sure of it. I'm gonna get my kids, and I'm gonna have my revenge.
You're all set. You signed out. Ready to move to the mansion?
Yes, I have never been more ready for anything in my entire life.
Paloma, what is wrong with you? Why are you being so stubborn? Why don't you come with us, with your family?
None of you cared that I was family when you sent me away. Do you have any idea what it's like to grow up knowing that your family shipped you off like a box of old clothes they didn't want anymore?
That's not how it was. Paloma, you have no idea how many times Mama cried herself to sleep because she missed you so much.
Yeah, right.
Paloma, she loved you. All right, we all loved you. You know how badly we all wanted you to stay?
No, you didn't. Because if you did, you wouldn't have sent me away. If Mama really loved me, instead of crying about it, she would have brought me home.
Paloma, would you just try and understand
Luis.
what was going on?
Luis, remember what I said. Go easy on her. She's hurting.
Listen, Paloma, I understand how you must feel.
No, you
okay?
don't have a clue of how I'm feeling. You know why? Because you were one of the chosen. You got to stay. But Mama took a look at me and say, I don't need this.
That's not true. She did need you, and she loved you desperately. In fact, there were so many times when I was jealous because she played with you so much more than anyone else. But after Papa disappeared, things changed. There was no joy, there was no money.
But there was enough money to raise you and Teresa and Miguel and Antonio.
Really? Oh, you have no idea how many nights we went without food.
Well, a baby doesn't need very much.
Mama did this for your future. She knew if you came and lived with Tia Maria, you would always have food and good clothes and go to a good school. And when she told us about her decision, she cried so desperately that I said I would go, but she said no, that you should go because you would never miss what you had never really known.
Luis, she abandoned me.
Listen,
She clearly had to make a horrible decision.
It sounds like she certainly did what she thought was best for you.
She loved you very much.
The same way your brother does.
That's true, Paloma.
No, I won't listen to this anymore. I will never go back to Harmony, okay? Never!
Paloma, listen!
Paloma's a real pistol. And Alistair was right. She's the key to destroying the other four. And just wait till they find out what the boss has in store for them. They'll all just die.
What I want to say is, you know, we've all been through so much tonight. Emotions are raw, everyone's angry and stressed. It's been a lot to process. Perhaps it would be best if we just took a break. A little time out just to get some perspective.
Emotions are raw because of you. You did this by bringing Aunt Irma here to expose my past.
No, Eve. You did this. Don't blame Liz, because you lied. If you hadn't lied about your past, there would be nothing to expose. You lied to me, you lied to our girls, you lied to our friends. This whole marriage is... You know what? I don't even know who you are anymore, and I don't care to know.
You pulled your punch, Liz.
Did I?
Oh, yes. I saw it in your eyes. You were about to divulge another secret, and then you didn't. Why not?
It's like Halloween candy, Ivy. Some kids eat it all the night they collect it, and others learn to ration it out so that they can enjoy it weeks and weeks.
You know, Eve has already lost everything. How could you possibly hurt her anymore?
You'd be surprised, Ivy. And you will be. There's a lot more pain coming to Eve. And to you, too. Now, I don't know what happened between you, Sam, and Grace. But I know something happened. And I don't know how Eve is connected to it, but I know she is. You will lose Sam just as Eve lost TC. Your house of cards will collapse just like Eve's did. Hey, maybe you two could get a little apartment together. Get some cats.
Go to hell.
Sam, how long have you been standing there? Sam, were you listening to our conversation?
No. But I saw that worried look on your face. You okay?
Yeah, it's just been really emotional.
Yes, Sam, it's just been an awful night for everyone.
So what were you two talking about?
Life. Karma. How the evil acts that people commit always have a way of coming back and biting them. Just like with Eve. She did some terrible things and thought she got away with them. Now they're all back, ruining her life.
I'm as stunned about Eve as everyone else. But I still feel for her and TC.
Yes, Sam, I feel for them too. But relationships, any relationship built on secrets and lies, well, you know, the truth always has a way of coming out.
You're right. As a cop, I see it all the time. Eventually, the guilty parties pay.
You gonna be okay? Can I get you something? A cup of tea?
No, tea isn't gonna help. Thank you.
Well, it can't hurt. I'll get you something to eat, too.
No, I don't want anything.
No, Fox.
All right?
Fox. Look
Chad?
after Whitney. Hey, I'll go to the kitchen, will you?
Sure, yeah. Just take your time. Listen, Whitney, I feel horrible. If there's anything at all that I can do, you
I
just...
don't want any sympathy from you, okay? And I don't want to hear about you thinking that I'm marrying Chad for the wrong reasons either, okay?
Well, you are marrying Chad for the wrong reasons, Whitney. You're marrying Chad because you're mad at me for not telling you that I was in love with you. Deep down inside, you know that you love me, right?
For the last time, Chad is the only man in the world for me. Okay, I don't love you. So just leave me alone, please.
What was that all about?
You know, more of the same. Whitney trying to convince me that she's not in love with me. I'm not buying it. I don't think she is either.
She's still choosing to be with Chad, just as Eve stay with TC.
I don't understand it. Father, why does our love hurt them so much, huh?
I wish I knew, son. I'd do anything I could to see Eve happy again.
Oh, Simone.
Don't touch me.
Honey, please, I'm so sorry.
It's really true, then? All those things about your past? You and Mr. Crane?
Yeah. Yeah, honey, it's really true. And I'm so sorry that you had to find out about it this way.
You made me think you were perfect.
God, I never said that, honey. Your father wanted to believe that.
And you let him believe it. Why? Why would you lie to him? And to us?
Because I loved your father. Because I knew that we could have a wonderful life together, honey, a normal life. I know, I should have told him right from the beginning. I should have trusted his love, but I was afraid. And so I hid the truth. And I was wrong. I should have known that I could not run my past. But baby, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
I don't know what to believe.
You can believe that I love you. And I love Whitney, and I love your father. And I hope and pray that one day, all of you will be able to forgive me.
I will never forgive you, Mom. Do you understand me? Never.
Whoa. Paloma, would you stop, please?
Let me go!
No, just not until you listen to me. Okay, you're right. I don't know what it was like to be the one who was sent away. Okay, but you weren't abandoned. You were sent to live with a loving aunt. And besides that, you know, Berta Arena doesn't look like such a bad place to grow up to me. Paloma, please, just trust me when I tell you that Mama's decision to send you away was the hardest one she's ever made.
Well, she made the wrong one.
Okay, maybe in your mind she did. But I'm telling you, she did it out of love. Okay, she knew that Tia Maria could give you things down here that she could never have afforded back in Harmony.
Luis is right. Your mother loves you very much.
How do you know? Well, we know how often she called here. We know that she sent cards and letters and gifts. I mean, only someone who loves you very, very much would do that all the time.
Look, that's true. Paloma, I have known your mother my entire life. And she talks about you all the time. Her home is filled with your pictures. But not with me. You know what? As much as that hurts you, trust me, it hurts her even more.
It's true. I don't think a day goes by where Mama doesn't agonize over the decision that she's made. But Paloma, she thought it was best for you. You know, she even has a picture of you right next to her bed. So she can see you when she wakes every morning. You know, she even has one at the hospital.
Really?
We've waited a long time. A long time for you to come home, Paloma. So please, come with us. Come on, come be with your family.
You are my passion for life.
You're a liar, a hypocrite, and a whore, and I'm never gonna forgive you for what you've done.
Who are you to judge Mom, you hypocrite?
What?
You lied to me. You went behind my back and you stole
Do you realize
Chad.
how ridiculous you sound?
Oh my
No,
God,
I never
what
took
does
Chad
that
from you,
make
Mom.
you?
Give me up, please. Don't fight. Don't
even try to tell me what. Chad, I don't want any tea! Please, just don't fight. I am so sorry that I never meant to hurt you.
But you did.
Mom?
But you did hurt us. You hurt everybody here. When I think how I used to tell the girls what a wonderful, upstanding, moral example that you were for them. You know what, Eve? I'd rather be dead than to have them end up being a whore like you.
Eve?
What the hell are you still doing?
Daddy,
Now that's
stop
enough!
it! Daddy?
Now listen, I know you're all angry, but this isn't helping. All right, now let's just listen to Liz. So I'll just chill out before this gets any worse.
Sam, how can it get any worse, huh? My whole life is a lie.
Listen, you need to go upstairs and lie down.
I am not gonna go lie down. I'm leaving this place. This whole place here is infected with her lies. The walls, the everything. I'm out of here.
I'm leaving too. TC, please don't leave!
I told you I'd get my revenge, Eve. There goes your husband and your oldest daughter, leaving your life forever. Can you say bye-bye?
In the pictures, Harmony always looks so beautiful.
Oh, it is. You're going to love it there.
Teresa's gonna be thrilled to have her sister back. And you were gonna make Mama so happy. Paloma, she's sick. All right, the doctors, they don't even know how long she's gonna make it. But I'm telling you, when you get back there, you're gonna help her recovery. I know it, right? She needs you, okay? Especially now that Antonio is gone. We all need you.
Remember what I told you. Don't fall for any of what they say. It's all lies. Don't let them manipulate you.
Why does she need me? Because she's sick and Antonio's dead? Now it's time to bring in the replacement kid.
How can you even say that?
If she was fine and Antonio was alive, you wouldn't be trying to bring me home, would you?
Of course we would. The plan was always to bring you back to Harmony after you finish school. Mama didn't want to bring you back till after you finish your graduation, so we didn't separate you from your friends.
Which would be so much worse than separating me from my family.
Mama, I thought we already went through this.
Well, you thought wrong. Go back to Harmony. I'm fine here with my friends. I don't need you or anyone else from my so-called family.
This is crazy, okay? Mama is sick. You are coming back to Harmony.
I'm not going back to Harmony. I'm fine here. There's no way you can make me go with you.
Paloma, would you wait? Here we are. Teresa, you'll be staying in the East Wing. If you need a bath, the maid will be happy to draw you one. If you need something to eat, cook will be happy to get you whatever you want.
Thanks, but, you know, the only reason I agreed to stay here while I was pregnant is so I could be near my son.
And, we promise you can see him whenever you want.
Well, you know, I would love to see him right now. I mean, I know it's late, so I could just, you know, go to his room and just peek in real quick.
That's not necessary.
Why not?
Because.
Mommy!
Okay. Oh, gosh. I missed you so much. Oh, I'm never gonna let you go.
Paloma, listen to me. Please.
I don't want to hear anything else you have to say.
Okay, look, you've got it all wrong. Okay, we always wanted you to come home and to live in Harmony.
He's telling the truth, Paloma.
Paloma, look, we never had the money, okay?
That's a lie. What about when Teresa was married to Julian Crane?
Look, it turns out Teresa was never even married to Julian, okay? Now, besides that, we didn't want to pull you out of school. Now, we could have never put you in a private school in Harmony like you have here.
Bull! You were engaged to Sheridan. Antonio was married to her. She's got tons of money. Or couldn't you spare the cost of the plane ticket?
All right, you don't ever talk to Sheridan like that again, you hear me?
No, it's okay, Louise. She's just upset.
You're right. Sheridan does have a lot of money. That is her money, okay? It is not ours.
Like she never spent a penny on any of the rest of you. If you really wanted me to come home, you would have done it a long time ago. But you didn't. And now it's too late.
Paloma.
Paloma, open the damn door!
Leave me alone!
Paloma, open the door!
Just go! Leave me alone!
Paloma! Listen to me!
Come on, Sam, get out of my way. Hold on. You're way too upset to be looking for a place to stay tonight. You don't need one. This is your home.
I'm not staying here, Sam. A house is supposed to be filled with love and good memories. This house is filled with pain and anger.
And hypocrisy.
Now listen, just stay tonight, okay? Get some sleep. And tomorrow, when you're rested, you can decide what to do with a clear head. All right?
All right. It's fine.
Well, we're gonna take off. Ivy's exhausted. I think we all are. I never thought anything like that would ever happen to the Russells. I always thought that they were the perfect family.
Yeah, so did I.
But again, I never thought anything like that would happen to my family. Then David shows up out of the blue, and I found out Grace was not only married to him, but had a son with him.
Yeah, well, I guess we all have a past.
Well, the past is not the problem. It's the secrets.
Yes. And what will you do when mine are revealed?
Well, can I make some coffee for everyone?
You know what? I don't care what I told Sam. I'm leaving.
TC, don't.
Why would I stay? Our marriage is over.
I know. And I'm the one who caused all this, so I'll leave. I'll move out tonight.
All right. You've got to get some sleep. Otherwise, you are going to be too tired to play with me tomorrow. And what were you doing up so late anyway?
You know why? Because when I called to say we were coming home, the nanny said little Ethan was having trouble sleeping. So I told her to just go ahead and let him stay up late until we got home. It was just a little surprise for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So you're having trouble sleeping? Well, you aren't going to have any trouble sleeping anymore now that I am here.
Are you really going to live here from now on?
Yes, I am. Starting tonight, we will always live in the same house.
Hooray!
Hooray! Yes. Now just get some sleep, okay? Some really, really good sleep.
I'm getting a bad feeling about this again. I mean, a very, very bad feeling.
Paloma, open the door!
Luis, this isn't doing any good.
Paloma is getting on that plane with us if I have to carry her.
She is not a child. You can't force her to do anything she doesn't want to do. Look, just give her time. Let her figure this all out for herself.
I'm telling you, Paloma's coming back to Harmony with us.
You know, he's just worried about his mother. We didn't expect Paloma to not want to go back to see her. It would really mean a lot to Pilar's recovery. Do you think you maybe could talk to Paloma? Try to help her to understand. I mean, her family really does love her so much. We'll do what we can. Thank you. You know, you two really have been like guardian angels to us ever since we landed in Mexico. I better go check on Luis.
If we hadn't left, Pilar wouldn't have sent Paloma away, and none of this would be going on.
Martin, you have to stop blaming yourself. You had no choice.
Yeah, well, no thanks to Alistair. It's all his damn fault.
You know, Mama could be dying, and all that little brat cares about is some imagined slight. Yeah, like letting her grow up in paradise was the most horrible thing we could do. She never had a want for anything.
Except her family. Look, just try seeing it from her perspective.
The hell with perspective. Okay, our mother is sick. That's all that she should care about.
I'm not saying that Paloma is right. I'm just saying that I know what it was like for me when my father sent me off to boarding school in Europe and never tried to see me.
You know what? And I'll bet if we tried to take her back to Harmony any sooner, she would just whine about how we took her away from her friends and from her damn school.
Yeah, probably. She's a teenager. Hating everything your family does and doesn't do just goes along with the territory. She's had this bottled up for years. Look, she'll come around. Just give her time.
Mama doesn't have time.
And you don't have a choice. Paloma is obviously not responding to your ultimatums. Your anger is just feeding hers.
You're right. You know, you're right. She should have never been sent down here. We should be together, you know? We were a family. It's just... After my father disappeared, it was like we were cursed.
I know how you feel. Mother's death did the same thing to my family.
Yeah, well, your mother, she didn't have a choice whether she lived or not. My father chose to leave. And when the blame for all the pain that Paloma suffered and all the pain that my family suffered is my father.
She's up to something, honey. I know she
Honey,
is.
stop. Stop worrying. Did you see how happy she was to be reunited with Will Ethan?
Yeah, I know.
And how grateful she is that she's living here till she has the baby?
Okay, I mean, the second that she gives birth to that baby, I want it placed in my arms, okay?
Honey, we'll have our baby. And Teresa's gonna live up to her promise. She's gonna deliver that baby as soon as he or she is born. And we're gonna have that family that we've always dreamed about. It's gonna happen. I promise, trust me.
When you put it that way, I want to believe it. I really
That's
do.
because it's true.
I was really worried about this plan of yours, but I think it was a good idea that you reached out to Teresa. I don't know. I think it's gonna work out.
Yeah.
I do. I think that finally, you and I are gonna be parents. Yeah. We are finally gonna be parents. I think so.
Soon, you're gonna have a baby brother or a baby sister, little Ethan. And I'm gonna tell you a secret. I'm not gonna give this baby to Gwen. I'm gonna keep it. Just like I'm keeping you. And the three of us, we're gonna go away together someplace. And we're gonna live as one, that big, happy family. Gwen is never gonna take you away from me again. And she's never gonna take this baby.
That poor family. I mean, I know exactly what they're going through. When Grace left, it ripped apart our family.
I know.
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't...
No, it's okay, Sam. I understand.
You know, you've been so patient and so understanding. I can't tell you what it feels like to have you back in my life again. I think we're building something very special.
Really?
Yes. And the best part is there are no lies, no dark secrets. You know, not waiting for something to ambush us. We're great. We know everything there is to know about each other.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh, yeah.
It's the station. I gotta take this.
You're right, Sam. We are building something special, but there are surprises waiting to ambush us, and there are secrets. You'd still be with Grace if it weren't for my lies and manipulations, and you're gonna find out, and Liz is right. My world is gonna collapse just like Eve's.
I've caused you all enough pain. I'll leave. Goodbye, and good riddance.
Shut up, Whitney. You're no saint either.
Come on,
That's
shut
enough!
up! Eve, it's so late. Where will you stay tonight?
Where do you think she's gonna stay? At the Crane Mansion with her little lover. Isn't that right, Eve? You're nothing but a despicable whore.
The Lopez Fitzgerald family. Pilar Lopez Fitzgerald and her children. All except me. Because I wasn't good enough. Because I was expendable. I'm not ever going to Harmony. One family deleted. I don't care if I ever see you.
What have I done, Catherine?
Oh, Lord. Luis is angry. He doesn't know what happened. He doesn't know why you had to leave.
It doesn't make it hurt any less. You know what? He's right. I abandoned my family.
For such a noble purpose, Mark.
So, I still abandoned them.
You know, one day, when we can be really, really honest with our families, Luis is going to understand.
You're wrong. He'll never understand. And he'll never forgive me.
Look, we don't know why your father disappeared, but you've always felt that Alistair was behind it, and you're probably right, so blame my father, not yours.
No, my father ran out on his family like a coward, and I blame him for that.
Look, we don't know why your father disappeared, but maybe, you know, my father killed Antonio, and maybe he killed Martin, too.
I hope so. I hope my father is dead.
Oh, honey, you don't mean that.
Yes, I do mean that. At least if Alistair killed him, he's a martyr for the Crane Evil, not some sniveling coward who's ran out on his family. I'll tell you something. If my father is still alive and I run into him, I'll kill him myself.
After your mother leaves tonight, she is never coming back here again.
Please, God, don't let Sheridan hate me. I love my daughter with all my heart and soul.
What did you say?
At the World Gymnastics Championships, the U.S. women were the ultimate underdogs. Funny thing, though, nobody told them. The U.S. Gymnastics team. 2003's world champions, 2004's Olympians. The Olympic Games start August 13th on NBC.